If you really got the hang of that cross apply from the last lab, you're going to find this outer apply a real cinch. Now, let's look at some individual examples so we know exactly what it's doing. Let's go to a normal query that just looks for what customer is customer 1. And that customer is Mark Williams. Now, how many products has Mark Williams ordered on how many invoices? Well, we have this handy-dandy function that if we pass the customer ID in, we will get such results. So let's run this. And we have 19 items. There's one item on invoice 824, one item on invoice 1027, and it looks like 17 different items were ordered on invoice 1401. Okay, let's see what customer number 2 has ordered. That is Lee Young. Has Lee Young done a bunch of purchases? Just one. How about customer 3? That's Patricia. How much has she ordered? Let's see. A total of 7 different items on 3 different invoices. Now let's change both of these. Let's change this to 4 and this to 4 and get a report all at once. 4 is Mary Lopez, who has ordered an item on each of the different invoices. 2 invoices, 1 item on each invoice. How about customer 5? Customer number 5 is a business called moretechnology.com, which has never ordered from us yet. How about customer 6? That's Ruth Clark, another customer who's never ordered from us yet. How about customer 7? That's Tessa, and it looks like she's ordered once. So of our first 7 customers, 5 of them has placed at least 1 invoice order from us. The only 2 that have not placed an order from us are customer number 5 and 6. Let's review how the cross-apply took both of these result sets, combined them into one result set, despite the fact that we have a table and a function that need to be joined or combined for their result sets. So let's copy both of these queries and paste them into a new query window. Now, put the customer table and the get customer orders function in the same from clause. Now we can't use an inner join, so we're going to use that old cross apply from the last lab. Let's cross apply and drop the function down a line. Let's alias the customer table as CU. And in the parentheses, we will pass in cu.customerID. Now, let's order it by cu.customerID, so we see the first customer first and all together. We see customer number 1 19 times because they ordered 19 different things. Customer number 2 is there once, and so forth. Now, when we get down to customer number 4, we see her, but we don't see customer 5 and we don't see customer 6. We know 5 and 6 exist in the customer table, but the function is not producing any records for them, and cross-apply only looks for matches. Now, this is great if you only want to see customers that have placed orders. If you want to see a report of all customers, whether or not they've placed orders, you need a cross-apply that acts more like an outer join. So we're going to change this cross-apply to outer apply. And notice, when we run these results, we will have customer 4, 5, 6, and 7, although customer 5 and 6 will have nulls for their purchase activity. Let's run this. And notice, we get customer number 5 with no purchases, and we get customer number 6 with no purchases, no invoices either. Lab 1.3, Skill Check 1. The function fn getState from location ID returns fields from the stateless table for each JProCo location ID. Use this function to list the first name, last name, state name, and region name fields. Show all of the employees, even if the employee does not have a location. Sort your results by last name and then first name. When you're done, your screen should resemble the figure you see here. Skill Check 2. JProco's marketing team is running a promotion to encourage repeat purchases. The team needs a full listing of individual customers in JPro's customers list, along with their invoices and the products they've ordered to date. Now, there's two types of customers, business and consumer. We're only interested in the consumer records. All 773 registered customers will be entered into a drawing for a year's worth of free unlimited trips. Customers who haven't yet purchased are also eligible. However, customers can increase their odds of winning by making multiple purchases. The team will run the print merge directly from this list you create. So for each line appearing in the list, the customer's information will print onto a card for the drawing. The order data will be supplied by the function fn_getCustomerTrips. Its 5 fields are shown in this figure. Because this function does not include the name of the customer, you must bring in first name and last name by applying the customer table to the function. Sort your results by customer ID. When you're done, your screen should resemble the figure you see here. Skill Check 3. Modify your final query from Skill Check 2 to show the 62 customers who will be entered into the drawing but who have not yet purchased from us. This query will be identical to your previous result, except that a second criteria will be added to the where clause. Now here's a hint. In the customer table, each of these customers has a customer ID, but in the outer apply, one of the customer ID fields is null. When you're done, your screen should resemble the figure you see here.